What's going on, Print Fam? It's your boy Cam. Welcome back to the Print Life Product Reviews. Let's do it. Hey guys, what's up? So today we're gonna do a review. Today I'm gonna do like a 2-for-1 kind of deal. I'm gonna wrap my reviews of both the Dflow Discharge inks by CCI and the Easy Squeegee. This fucking audio's on here. God damn it. The pink Dflow. And he's just putting a little bit of retarder in there to help with drying time. We're using Matsui brand. I don't know if that's I don't know how that works with Dflow, but I'm sure it's fine. And then he also just adds a touch of water just to help with the mixing in of the discharge powder. I've showed you guys that in other videos. Biggest goal with the CCI, I mean, discharge all prints the same. It's water-based, so it's kind of a pain in the ass. You have to take all these precautions, which I'm sure most of you that print with water-based and discharge, you know what they are. But what I'm really looking for is its wash fastness, and if this fluorescent ink is actually fluorescent after the wash. So we're going to do the print. Jesse's going to report back to me what he thinks about its printability and that kind of stuff. Cool. Alright, now Jesse's been printing with this Easy Squeegee for about a week and a half now, so he's put it through its paces. Let's find out what he thinks about it.
I really like the design that it has the little bull horns. I like to call them.
Like how you can sit it down in the screen.
And yeah, that like just that itself by itself, without it falling into the ink, is just worth having in general. Well, because then you don't have to worry about it. You know, if these squeegees fell in, it would just to clean it up, and this automatically just stops it. I typically ended up holding it like this.
Okay.
Because, you know, normally I would hold it like this, but since I'm holding it like this, I would push my hand into this.
Okay.
So you kind of have to train yourself to hold it a little bit sideways. It doesn't take too much time to adjust to it. I mean, it just gets a little getting used to. This center piece, it's not having as much pressure as if I was holding this whole thing. You know what I mean? So I'm only pushing more pressure on these sides than I am in the middle. So I did find a way to go around that by pushing it in a little. Gotcha. Because then this gets pushed in like that.
But does that require extra effort?
Not really. It doesn't take that much to push in. Another thing too is that these are a pain in the ass to clean. You know, I touch all the inks everywhere and they're all messy. And
so the goal with this especially is to try to not get ink on it anywhere ever. So you literally have to pop the blades out to clean it right, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Jesse went through the whole process with the CCI inks. He mixed them up. He said they mixed easily. In terms of print run and dry time, it's hard to judge because we only did 24 t-shirts with them. But overall, I mean, the thing is super bright, man. I mean, these are definitely neon colors. Now comes the final test, which is the wash test. I'm just going to go to the sink, run it under, do a hand scrub, and let it dry, and then report back to you. Scrub, 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 scrub. And scrub, 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 scrub. I'm really beating it up. I'm actually washing this harder than any washing machine would ever do. Yeah. Bring her out, old school. Let's go see how it looks. So the question is, we got a side-by-side comparison. One of these was washed, one of them wasn't. Can you tell which one's which? Yeah, I couldn't either. The wash fastness is pretty damn impressive. Now, if I'm looking, it's probably a lot harder to see on the screen, but if I'm looking directly at it, yes, there is some, I mean some fading. This is the washed product here, okay? Some fading. This is still a very bright and obviously fluorescent print. So, in my opinion, my professional opinion, this stuff is a win. Now, I know you guys are gonna ask where to get this shirt. I don't know, man, I printed up a handful of them, but I think that these are just gonna be to physically hand out to people that come by the shop. I've tried doing the whole sending shit out to you guys by getting your contact information, and it's a total pain in the butt. So my final review of the Dflow is, it's freaking awesome, man. Very slight fading after the wash, but it holds up super well. The real test with CCI or with any discharge ink is the red. So keep an eye out for that review. We're gonna do a print with their red discharge. Don't expect much. I don't think any brand I don't think they can afford to load it with the required pigment to give a true bright red after the wash. Because red pigment costs a shitload to manufacture, apparently it's the most expensive pigment to manufacture. And because of that reason, even the big companies, they just can't afford to load it with the pigment required to make a super dense, bright red discharge ink. Because the only way that we've figured out to do it with Matsui is to take, so they have a recommended amount of 5% total maximum in their base, but we have to double that into the base just to get anything that even looks remotely like a red after the first wash. Thank you so much CCI for hooking me up with the product. I really like it. The Dflow is a definite winner to me. And the Easy Squeegee, Jesse loves it. He really loves it. It's just like he said, it's a good squeegee to switch between. You use it sometimes, you use the wood squeegee sometimes, you're changing up the grip, preventing the carpal tunnel and the elbow, the tennis elbow, which I have so bad I can barely print. So yeah, great products, guys. Okay, done. Thank you for watching my product review. If you guys have any questions about either of these products, leave them in the comments, and either myself, CCI, or Easy Squeegee will chime in and do our best to answer those questions for you. Thanks for watching, Print Fam. We'll see you on the next one. I don't know what to do. I've done every outro. Peace out.